avoid to talk in long distance conversations because the sender and the receiver will not understand each other. It's better to go to the person you are talking to and say what you want to say.
To add on what Miss Rachel Ramas have said, if you're talking to someone with great distance and there are noise in the background, if you can, you should at least go closer to them because it will give you an advantage to send your messages, and it will also give them an advantage to hear you clearly, to understand your message clearly. That's all.
Hey friend, how are you?
Oi, Olivia, I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm pretty great here.
Pretty? Yes, you always pretty, ever since.
Oh no. What I mean is that I'm okay too. How about Tita Feli?
Good, good. She is busy always. How about Tita Claire?
Oh, she's okay too. Actually, we see each other once in a blue moon.
What? Every blue moon you seen each other? There is blue moon in US?
Oh no, I mean we see each other very rare.
I'm sorry, I did not get what are you talking about.
No, that's okay. Have a great day. Bye. Take care.
Bye. Ingat.
Linguistic barrier. This barrier in communication hindrances two people to understand each other by using a different language and a different dialects. So how are we able to avoid it? We can avoid it by using a common language wherein you and the person you are talking to understand what you are saying. So that is another way of avoiding linguistic barrier.
Various people have low vocabulary in a particular language. As a result, they may not understand each other because the meaning differs from sender to receiver. To avoid this kind of problem or linguistic barrier, they need to increase their vocabulary by reading and listening with their own interests. Furthermore, as much as possible, talk to each other in the same language.
Hi, Grandma. I miss you po.
Ano ba yung suot mo?
New fashion trend.
Ganyan ka, ganyan suot mo.
Yes, Grandma.
Lambay na panahon namin eh. Kami balot na balot.
Grandma, na-miss ko po.
Ikaw halos marin mo yung suot mo.
Ay, ang OA na
Kita na yung kaluluwa mo.
Oh my God. For your information, this is a
Ay,
new
wait
fashion
lang.
trend of Gen Z. FYI.
Ano, ano?
FYI, Grandma.
Ano yung mga salita-salita mo?
For your information, Grandma.
Ano?
For your information. Grandma. That is a Gen Z
Ano?
lingo. You know.
Magpalit ka na ng damit.
Oh my God. Okay, Grandma. Stop
Sora na
now.
ako sa'yo.
Okay po. We all know that change is inevitable and culture is not exempted to that change. That is why our culture changes over time, and so is our language. To avoid these communication barriers, cultural barriers, first we should at least accept the fact that there are changes that we needed to accept in our culture, in our language. And if we cannot accept it, we should just keep it to ourselves. Hi everyone, here is some of my suggestion for us to overcome and avoid cultural barriers in communication. So first, we need to have respect for each other. We need to have a mutual respect for each other's culture. So second, we need to be open-minded. So being open-minded can help us to understand and to learn on how to join them or how to communicate with them. So the last and the most significant thing for we need to be aware in each other culture, because awareness is the key for our good communication among cross-cultural. So that's all. Thank you.
Good day. May I talk to Mrs. Perez?
Yes, speaking. Who is this?
I am Miss Atenon, advisor of your daughter.
What is this call for?
I'd like to inform you that your daughter's academic performance are not well.
Sorry, missus, but I have no time for this. I have a lot of work to do.
But Mrs., your daughter needs attention.
Can't you understand? I am busy. And you should have given me at least a notice before calling me.
Yes, ma'am, but
And don't you dare teach me how to be a mother.
look, Mrs., I am here to discuss an important matter. I am not questioning you being a mom.
I told you I'm busy.
Your daughter's grade needs to be fine.
I have a lot of work to do. If you don't understand that, it's your problem. And in fact, you should be the one to pay attention to my daughter's academic performance. Because in the first place, you are the teacher. Okay?
Upon witnessing the example of emotional barrier in communication, the question in your mind now is, how do we avoid that? So one thing that you could do in order to avoid emotional barrier of communication is to always set aside your emotions. Of course, in order to have a good conversation, we should always set aside our emotions because we people are usually being dominated by our feelings or emotions. That is why we are having a misunderstanding. So that's it.